go. Top two move on. In this race? Oh. All right, here we go. So important to make the A-Main the first night out. It's on the line. Here we go. Patrick all over the place as he now falls back into the number 4 position. Kiefer out in front.
Kiefer had a fast car in the heat race, ran into a little bit of trouble. Right now, he's got that 0 car at the point. Number 20 car, Dustin Mooneyham, still struggling a little bit with that car. Off turn number 4 on the outside. It's going to be the number 8 car going to the lead as we got trouble down in turns 3 and 4.
Caution coming out here in B-Main. Dustin Mooneyham getting ready to go, coming off turn number 4.
Justin didn't race with us last year. Just Daryl. But Daryl, since he had his heart attack, they don't want him in the car.
Oh, trouble up out in the front. The top two making contact.
A little bit of sheet metal rubbing between the 0 and the 8 car. They race down the backstretch. Everybody get a chase. Now we got the 17 car of Hughes backing it up into turn number 3.
Here we go, coming off turn number 4. Green in the air. Peyton Looney taking advantage, goes to the top of the speedway. He's in a number 2 spot.
Peyton Looney finding a fast way up there around that top side. Really smooth. I look for him to chase down that leader.
Culp struggling down in turns 3 and 4. Car really jumping sideways. He falls back about 3 car lengths.
Looney up there a little higher where it's not quite so rough. We're trying to run down that leader as he goes into turn number 1. Now he washes up the track and he loses all momentum, but it's all for naught. We got the 26 car down here on the infield.
Yes.
And unfortunately, that is the second time around for Randy Roth in the number 26.
Turn number 4, green in the air. And indeed, Culp takes advantage of that caution, gets back out into the number 2 spot. Looney gives chase as he gets wild down in 3 and 4.
He's going to lose the number 3 spot to the number 13 car now of Kevin Patrick. Meanwhile, out front, Kiefer running away with this one.
0 car dancing around the racetrack, still out in front.
Looney back to the number 3 spot now as he goes up to the track just a little bit over in turn number 2. Car single file as they laps wind down. White flag out. One more lap to go.
Coming off turns 3 and 4, it'll be the 0 of Kiefer. He'll move on. Culp will move on. And that'll do it.
He's plenty good. He's got a good car, good driver. Here we go. Green flag coming out. B-Main number 2.
Brian Shootout in front takes him down into turns 3 and 4 for the first time as they go side by side for the number 2 spot. Give it to Krigler right now.
Krigler now losing that number 2 spot to Cole Wells in the number 10 car.
Wells taking the upper line around the speedway. Krigler way down on the bottom, and here comes Garrett Esri in the mix.
Garrett Esri right now got a pretty good hot rod. He's going to go for the higher line as we got a battle for the lead. Wells going around the top side.
Garrett Esri almost losing it on the backstretch. Justin Wells has to check up as they're all over the place on the front stretch.
Contact between the 42 of Chute and Esser. You can see the Chute medal local in on the 42.
Brian Chute really having trouble as he struggles back into the number 3 spot, and now under fire from Garrett Essery.
The 6 car of Essery going under on the bottom side, jumps up the track a little bit, almost makes contact once again with the 42.
Justin Wells looks like he's done. He's headed back to the pit area. Cole Wells will carry the name now out in front. Got a good run going. Half a straightaway lead over Scott Krigler.
Wells looking really strong out there in the front in that number 10 car as his dad goes back to the pit area. Son Cole will try to bring this car into victory lane. He's only got one more lap to go.
Brian Chute's got a tire going down on that number 42 car, Dennis, and that's why I think he's gone to the back ever since this race started. I think he had a tire going down, and that's why he's fallen back.
And checkers in the air for the number 10 car. Up Cole Wells and Scott Krigler will finish in the number 2 spot. Garrett Essery finishes in 3rd. But it's going to be Wells and Krigler if they pass Tech. Will be the 2 cars that will move on to the A main.
The shop building go to Wheeler Metals right now. We're going green. Legend Car Racing. James McDougall not getting a good start as he goes back to the number 3 spot. Now back into 4th as Wayne Johnston works over down in the bottom. Calvin Garner trying to move up in the number 51 car. Everybody working down on the bottom of the speedway right now. Phil Berkebile drops another spot as Grayson Cox makes his way around the number 9. Out in front, Justin Comer on his tailpipe. It's Dave Comer. McDougall 3rd, Garner 4th. Grayson Cox looking for another position out on the racetrack. He's down on the inside of Wayne Johnston's number 60 machine. Off turn number 4, Grayson Cox picking up another spot, moving him up into the top 5. So far, it's been all Justin Comer as he is out in front. Give him about 3 car lengths over Dave Comer. Dozen more back to James McDougall. Things kind of settling out for now as everybody's down on the bottom. Phil Berkebile, the only car, choosing to run up on the top side, trying to make something work up there. McDougall a little out of shape. That allows Garner to close right on his back door. Single car link separates those positions. As the 7 car goes a lap down and now goes to a spin cycle down on the inside. It's been all Justin Comer so far. Dave Comer's been right there, but not able to do anything yet. McDougall's on the outside. Here we go, green this time. Oh, McDougall. 3 wide as they come off turn number 2 down the backstretch. Garner down on the inside. McDougall in the center. Up top, it's Wayne Johnston.
3 wide coming off turn number 4. Garner's going to have that number 3 spot as they race off into turn number 1.
Top 2 trying to separate themselves from the rest of the field. Garner now into the 3 spot looking for more as McDougall begins to drift back. But here comes Grayson Cox. He's been on the move since the drop of the green.
He sure has. Here he is already. He's up into the number 4 spot. Battle heating up for the number 3 spot and for the lead.
Everybody down on the bottom making it really hard to make a lane to pass. But Grayson Cox right in the tire tracks of Garner looks like he's quite a bit faster.
Working our way through turn number 3 and 4. Still right on him. Comer looks to the bottom of Comer as they go to turn number 1.
Comer versus Comer up front, and it's a good battle for 3rd as now Grayson Cox has opened up a little bit of a groove on the inside, but now Garner shuts the door.
Can't quite get the nose in there. Now he will. He'll make the move on the inside as Garner slides up the track. Johnson going by as well.
Grayson Cox may be the fastest race car on the track, but he's got a half a straightaway to run down the top two.
Laps are winding down now as we're going to have some lap traffic here very quickly. Leaders going through turn number 2. Lap cars down the backstretch.
Last time they ran onto that 7X car, they had problems. We'll see if they can get around him this time. Once again, Justin Comer keeping it down low.
Dave Comer going around the top side of the lap car. Now they work on the Larry Smoot machine. Down around the bottom, here comes Justin Comer. Dave will try to follow him through.
Larry Smoot very well gives way, and they move past him. Now it's Grayson Cox coming up on the lap cars, and they run side by side right now, so might be a problem as Grayson Cox encounters that lap traffic. Grayson Cox honks the chrome horn. He gets by. James McDougall has really fallen back in that number 3 machine, has lost the handle. But no problem for Justin Comer out in front. Still got Dave Comer trying to chase him down. Going through turns 3 and 4, they come up on the Doug Wilson machine, and they see the white flag one more time around for Justin Comer. Doug Wilson gives plenty of room for Justin Comer to get by on the top side of the speedway, the same way for Dave Comer. Off turn number 4 for the final time, it will be Justin Comer. Dave Comer finishing up in second. Grayson Cox third, Wayne Johnston, and Calvin Garner, your top 5. Oh, trouble for James McDougall coming to the line.
Try on him. Here they come off turn number 4. Spring back in the air. Logan Martin out in front. Jody Tillman now working the bottom side of the speedway, trying to get an advantage. Nothing doing. Falls back in line. Chad Smith in that number 3 spot in the number 33. Followed by Holman in the 17 and Rex Merritt. He's trying to make a pass for the number 4 spot. Brent Holman working the bottom of the racetrack, making it work. He's in that number 4 position. He'll run up on the number 33 car. He'll try to make the move to get around him, put himself into the number 3 position. Got the B's. Logan Martin still out in front. Looks like he's going to be able to hold on to this lead unless Jody Tillman can find something. Right now, just not able to run down that 36 machine. Chad Smith right now holding on to that number 3 spot as Holman and Merritt give chase. One more lap to go for the Logan Martin machine. About 8 car lengths going to be the difference between the Logan Martin machine and the Jody Tillman machine. Logan Martin holds on. He'll win it. Tillman finishes in second. Chad Smith third. Brent Holman fourth, and Rex Merritt rounding out your top 5. And looks like Logan Martin headed right to the pit area. And that's because he'll be coming out in a B modified coming up next, so he'll jump in the B mod. It's outside, green flag in the air. Lap number 1 in the books. Chris Jackson out in front of Logan Martin and Kylan Garner. Good battles all through the field. Lots of traffic right in the middle of the pack though as they go into turn number 3. J.C. Morton's right in the middle of it back there, running 3 wide, 4 position. He's alongside the 66 of Ryan Gilmore.
Battle for the lead as they come through turns 3 and 4. Jackson slows just a little bit. Martin right beside him.
Kylan Garner hanging on to that number 3 spot with Toby Thompson and Scotty Allen rounding out the top 5.
Thompson trying to hold off Scotty Allen right now for that number 4 spot. Here comes Drake up on the top side. He's looking for room.
Trevor Drake may be the fastest car on the racetrack as he's threading his way through the pack towards the front.
4 cars battling right now for position as they come off turn number 4.
Trevor Drake down underneath Toby Thompson, and caution on the speedway. Caution coming out. Caution on the speedway for the first time here in the rival Chevrolet B modified. Logan Martin on his back bumper. Here they come. Green in the air. As they drop the green, Trevor Drake jumps up to the high side, almost a little bit too high, loses a little bit of his position.
Logan Martin, that car bouncing all over the place as he comes off of turn number 4. He will go up a little bit higher this time.
Logan Martin has decided if I want to pass, I'm going to have to do it on the top side. He's going after Chris Jackson.
Good door-to-door battle here coming up. Now he dives it down pretty close. Jackson him almost touched in the corner.
How about that move by Logan Martin right down on the side of the 65. They're side by side off turn number 4.
Logan Martin's going to have the lead as he comes to the start-finish line. Jackson back to the number 2 spot. Thompson in 4th, chasing Drake in 3rd.
Trevor Drake trying to get some momentum now and catch up with this battle for the lead. Out in front, it's a 1-car lead for Logan Martin.
Logan Martin trying to go double dip tonight as he leads this B modified feature.
Chris Jackson with a pretty good run on turn number 4, draws up alongside. Still not able to make the pass, and Trevor Drake gets stronger as the run goes along.
This has turned into a 3-car battle as Thompson has fell off the pace just a little bit. 3 cars all out by themselves.
Trevor Drake getting the rhythm going. He's making the move up on the top side around Chris Jackson. That's the battle for second, and he's got it.
Chris Jackson back to the number 3 spot. Drake, now Logan Martin will do battle for the lead.
Oh, a spin down in turn number 4. Spin by nice and easy, looking for a good restart here. Here we go off turn number 4. Green back in the air. Logan Martin trying to get away just a little bit. His problems from Tyler Brown now. He's up on the top side of the speedway, but still moving to stay green so far.
Hopefully he can get out of harm's way. Looks like he's got a flat tire on the right front. Tough break for Brown. Here comes Martin off turn number 4.
Trevor Drake to the lead. Drake making the move on the outside as they went into turn number 1. A power move. Can he hold it?
Trevor Drake
Oh, he went way
bounces
up
off
in the
turn
air.
4.
Both front wheels off the ground in that 12 car, and he never lifted. Caution on the speedway. A big pileup here on the front stretch.
Scotty Allen, the first car around in the 1A. Aaron's a little bit higher. He can run down low, but
Logan Martin has only one more lap to find a way around him. Don't count out the two guys behind him. Here they come off turn number 4. Green in the air, Trevor Drake headed off down the backstretch, but here comes Logan Martin. He's got a little bit of a run. He's looking down on the bottom side as they come off turn number 4. He's going to come up a little short. Trevor Drake. Trevor Drake, the win in this B-modified A main, and I tell you what, how about that win for Trevor Drake? I tell you what, he came from mid-pack, passed a lot of good cars tonight. Well-deserved win for our local runner, Trevor Drake, in car number 12. You know, the heat race rolled off earlier today, and it really didn't look like the 12 car was a superstar by any means, and perhaps they made some changes on that car. Not really sure exactly what, but I tell you, Trevor drove his tail off, drove a nice clean race, and put that 12 car in victory lane. A well-deserved win for Trevor in that 12 machine.